good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this video, thank you very much for tuning in. Hello, I'm Pleat13, and today I'm ripping some WWE cards. I'm ripping WWE Select, Panini Select 2024. And the reason why I'm ripping these instead of any of the new tops is because tops is basically impossible to find. There's no blasters, there's no mega boxes, there's no hobby boxes. There's only Sapphire, but they're not even sold by official retailers. They're sold by individuals, really, but basically just off eBay. That's all you can pretty much get your hands on, or you can get your hands on these old Panini sets. Well, older Panini sets. They're not that old, really, in the scheme of things. So if you're new to my channel, I chased the case hit from this, which is the Firestorm insert in 2023, and I opened about 50 boxes. I was also looking for a Tiger Prizm, and I never came across one. I'm not saying that I'm gonna chase them again in 2024. Yeah, 50 boxes is a lot, and for the value of the card, I think the card was probably only worth about $100, maybe $200 max. Ooh, that's like 1/10 of that. Less than 1/10 of the amount of money that I spent buying these boxes. But it was a fun chase. I'm hoping I don't have to do that this time, and I'm hoping I could end this whole series of chasing a case hit in this video. So I've got 5 blaster boxes here. Blaster boxes, not value boxes. The difference between Panini and tops. So I've got 5 of these in my hands, my grubby little hands, and I'm going to rip these open and hope for the best. Hope that I can get a Firestorm or a Tiger Prizm. So these are retail, from the retail set. So it's got the base cards and different numbers, different numbered parallels that you can get, and some retail exclusives. So let's go. Let's go. I can't believe I actually chased the case hits from these in 2023's set, because they were atrocious. The Firestorm actually didn't look good, and the reason why I bought these recently is because I saw somebody with a Firestorm card and it looked incredible. It looked really, really good. So I thought, I'll take my chances. I'll give it a shot, because there's nothing else really available. And that's not just with WWE cards, that's across the board. Like, this hobby is ridiculous at the moment. Pokemon is ridiculous. NBA is ridiculous. And WWE is also bad for whatever reason. So this is the base. This is what the base retail set looks like. Red, white, and blue. And it doesn't say Prizm, it's just a normal concourse card. And then you get to the 4th card, which should be a Prizm, or if not a Prizm, a Premier or something else. That's a Premier. That's upside down, I believe. Austin Theory, my boy. Trish Stratus. So Trish Stratus Prizm. So it's right there. Sorry, my camera's still blurry. I don't think I can fix it. Since my son dropped it, so about a week ago or so, he dropped the camera, and it's not operating as it should. So until I get a new camera, it's somewhat blurry from a distance. So this should be clear, but for whatever reason, it's not autofocusing and it's pretty blurry. So I've got to hold it relatively close for you to be able to see it. That's Luca, the rookie card. Kofi Kingston. Ron Simmons. That's a terrible outfit he's got on there. And that's a Prizm. Alba Fire. So she's still in the WWE. The Secret Hervis. Part of the Secret Hervis. There was a whole bunch of people that were released over the weekend, which were surprising. Dakota Kai being the biggest surprise for me. Braun Strowman. I mean, I thought he was there to stay, but he got released again. Who else was a big name? Cora Jade. And then shortly afterwards, speak about Cora Jade. There she is. Speak about her. She announced that she's going to be having exclusive content on another exclusive service. Yeah. That was a very short silence from her. But she did say she was also going to the Indies. Who knows? She probably realized she's not going to make much of a name for herself in the Indies. Razor Ramon. One of my favorite guys. Favorite wrestlers of all time. So, in the past, I believe I got one numbered card in each blaster box, which is an upgrade from 2023. 2023, I got a lot of terrible cards. And then maybe one good card out of all of those. Jade Cargill. This is a premiere. Wendy Richer. Interesting. And this is an NXT. Who is it? 3, 2, 1. Alumni. Bailey. Wow. What's wrong with the light? Bailey. Alumni. Interesting. Don't think I've ever come across an alumni card, but that's one of the inserts you can get. That's when she was a hugger. And she had the Bailey to belly. Oh. So, what else happened? In the past week, Raw. I just watched Raw the other day. And there was one particular scene which I think took way too long, and it was absolutely, to me, there was no reaction from the crowd. And it wasn't Jey Uso. Jey Uso's promo was surprisingly not too bad with Paul Heyman. It was bearable to me, believable to me. Yeah. Cora Jade. Prizm. He's got a unique style of speaking, which I kind of like. Not that it's good, but it's different. At least he's not trying to imitate anybody. He's actually being himself and trying to make a name for himself, make his own personal, put his own personal spin on things. And the way he speaks and stuff, I can accept it. But no, that's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch. Is that Carlito? Caribbean Gold. And he's holding the apple. Very nice. That's box 1. NXT alumni card. It's probably the best card. Let's go. Box 2. Hopefully we get a case hit in here. So talk about Lyra Valkyria. Oh, God, man. I cannot stand her one bit. Her whole gimmick, I don't know if it's a gimmick, maybe it's just her, is very boring. And the way that she speaks as if she's the greatest wrestler ever. She speaks as if, I mean, yeah, you got to have some sort of confidence, but the way that she speaks, she's talking like she's done everything and, just better than everybody else, which is not true. Flat out not true. She gets no reaction from the crowd. This is the straightest card I've ever seen. They're so straight. That's Tiffany Stratton. Looks very different. But, whoa, there's Charlotte Flair. So both of these ladies are way better than Lyra. And they actually get some sort of reaction from the crowd, albeit boos, cheers, whatever. She gets a reaction. Lyra, dead silence. Blair Davenport. Oh, did she get released as well? Can't remember. Maybe she was released earlier. Oh, this is a numbered card. Which way is it? No, other way. So this should be a numbered card up to $3.99, I believe. I'll go on about Lyra soon. after this. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, what? How many Angelo Dawkins cards do I need? Numbered 143 of 399. This guy is killing me. I'd rather Montez, but why do I need so many Angelo Dawkins cards? Oh. He's better than Lyra, but still bad. So Lyra just annoys me. Her segment, they gave her way too much time to talk. Like, maybe they're just giving her a chance to talk, letting her refine her skills, but she's still bad. Refine those skills on NXT or something. Don't do it on Raw, in the middle of Raw. She didn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Hot take? I don't think so. I think a lot of people would agree. If she wasn't married to a particular person, I don't think she'll be in the Hall of Fame. Anyway, Joe Briscoe. And a Prizm Piper Niven. She had a decent match. Let's go. Yeah. I'm still talking about Lyra. I don't want to talk about Lyra anymore. Just get her off. Get her off. Get her off Raw. Put her on NXT. Put her back in NXT. Take the title from her. Put her back to NXT. I'd rather see other people. I'd rather see Liv. I'd rather listen to Liv talk. At least she gets a reaction from the crowd. Solo segment, where Nick, was it Nick Aldis? I think it was Nick. Said to Solo that he was the person that was screwing Jacob Fatu, foreshadowing the turn. Either he turns on Jacob or Jacob turns on Solo. Tori Wilson. And then what's it going to be? I hate you, Solo. No longer I love you, Solo. Let's go. Lots of packs to go. One of the reasons why I'm also doing this is because it appears that there was a lot of people that actually caught on to my videos from when I started chasing these. Maybe it's because all you could get a hold of were retail boxes rather than hobby boxes. And they just wanted to see what was available in the retail set, sorry. Some sort of insert. Icons. Interesting. 3, 2, 1. Icons. Lita. And that is just a base. It's not even a prism. Base icons. I think I got one other of these icon inserts. I think it was Triple H. So just shiny prisms, orange flash. I still get a lot of orange flash. Oh, it's not Psycho Sid, it's Sid Vicious. I actually like Sid. Dude Love. Rookie card. Jay. Who's Jay? 3, 2, 1. Javier Bernal. Ringside. Is there a mezzanine? I don't know. What's this? Tyson DuPont, rookie card. Okay. This is a ringside base. I didn't even know these came in the retail ringside. Interesting. So does that mean I can get Julia and Stephanie Vaquer? I don't know. Let's try to pull one of those. I've actually got a Stephanie Silver Prism ringside, which is one of the more expensive cards of this set. John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL, Jimmy Uso. Seth freaking Rollins. One of the better wrestlers in this era. That's upside down. That's a Orange Flash. Premiere. 3, 2, 1. Tama Tonga. Love it. Acknowledging his tribal chief. He's only ever been a part of Solo's group, so he's not acknowledging Roman Reigns there. However, WWE have that new show, or I don't know if it's actually part of a show or not, but Stephanie McMahon talks to the Bloodline. So all the members of the Bloodline that have ties with the Bloodline, should I say, rather than the actual Bloodline, because they're not all related by blood. So some of them are just related by acquaintance. Technically, not even the same nationality. But yeah, trained by their relatives and so forth. So the Tama Tonga and Tonga Jacob Fatu, they're all trained by the same guys. And their friend, good friend, Sami Zayn. So that was on Netflix. No, sorry, that was on YouTube somewhere. It's very straight, these cards. Yeah, how? And yeah, it was interesting. The things that they talk about in that show is pretty interesting. Give it a watch. I don't really like listening to Stephanie McMahon too much, but it's bearable. What is this? Okay, it's upside down. I don't know what this is. Some red. Is this an autograph? 3, 2, 1. Future Gigi Dolan. Sorry to say, she is not part of WWE's future. She was released. And it's numbered 97 of 99. She was one of the bigger names that were on that list of people being released. I thought she had somewhat of a future with the WWE. Apparently not. Not in their eyes. Not in their eyes. What else was a decent match? So I watched. Is it Ray Phoenix? Ray Phoenix? Did he wrestle? Or was it? I definitely saw Penta wrestle. JD McDonough. My favorite wrestler. Michin. So that was a decent match. JD's a good wrestler. I gotta say, he's actually a good wrestler. Entertaining, doesn't botch, sells well. You know, works hard. The Iron Lung. Austin Theory. Austin Theory wrestled for the first time in a long time. I saw him wrestle, and he wrestled Sheamus. I like Sheamus. I like Austin Theory more. If there's one guy that the WWE needs to push, it's Austin Theory. They're hinting at the breakup between him and Grayson, and I don't know how they're going to do it or who they're really going to push, but I'm really hoping they push Austin Theory. He's got so much potential. Untapped potential. Julius Creed. What's this? Carmen Petrovic. It's a rookie card. An orange flash. Oh, Cody Rhodes. He's been missing for a while. So since WrestleMania. I might put that in a sleeve. I think that one's collectible. Before I place it down. I definitely take care of all the cards. I just put them aside so it's a little bit quicker. Otherwise it would take me too long to sleeve everything straight away. But straight after the video, I basically sleeve and top load all of those cards that I put aside. The base cards I'll arrange myself, and it takes me a lot of time actually, because I organize all of them but in numerical order. Very OCD. Ariana Grace. Here we go. Ooh, what's this? Another ringside. 3, 2. That looks like a WCW title. It's probably Goldberg or Hogan. 3, 2, 1. It's Booker T. I should have known. You know, every single time I think I'm going to get something good, it always ends up being Booker T. Not saying that Booker T is not good, but not who I expect. I expect better. And this looks like an NXT and alumni card as well. Roman Reigns. 3, 2, 1. Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens. Wow. He's, well, got a neck injury. And won't be around wrestling. He had to pull out of WrestleMania. Pulled out of WrestleMania against Randy Orton, and Randy ended up fighting Joe Hendry. I don't think that's an angle. I think that's actually legitimate. Because who pulls out of WrestleMania, really? Eve Torres. Heard a rumor that she was coming back. I don't think I ever saw her wrestle. I can't remember her wrestling anyway. Nia Jax. And Prizm. AJ Styles. Wow. AJ. No, I won't. I'll just stick that aside. Come on. Let's go. So AJ's feuding with the Judgment Day, Dominic, and maybe hinting a turn with Finn Balor. Dakota Kai. So sad. So sad that she was released. I think she was one of the better female wrestlers that was on the roster, but she was always injured. My boy, JD McDonough, the Iron Lung. Still a great wrestler. Oh, I had a hot take the other day. I said that JD McDonough was a better wrestler than Finn Balor. Currently. Maybe not Finn in his prime, but right now, I think JD has more in his arsenal and can do a lot more than Finn can. However, Finn did have a really good match against Damian Priest in that street fight. That was actually really good, but JD's been working really hard, week in, week out. Ooh, wow. Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam. Never seen that card. Interesting. That's 3 blasters down and not much to show. Let's hope that the next 2 are a lot better. Because this is horrible. I've seen people pull autographs from these. I'm yet to pull one. Oh. No, I did. I did pull autographs. I pulled, you know, the highly collectible Malik Blade. I think it was a gold Malik Blade, numbered to 10. That was terrible. And, I did pull one other. I think it was Robert Roode. Oh, that was 2023. 2024, haven't been lucky at all. Here we go. Molly Holly. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, no, I did get a numbered card. I got a numbered future card. Rather than one of those black and blue cards. Carlito. Caribbean Good. Here's the black and blue card. All right. Who's it going to be? 3, 2, 1. Randy Orton. Who's going to be facing John Cena. Backlash. 271 of 399. Really high serial. Not great, but better than nothing, I guess. Better than nothing. So I think it was after my last video, like pretty much straight after I released my last video, they announced the shows that are coming to Australia. So they announced Smackdown, a PLE, and the PLE happens to be the most useless PLE ever, Crown Jewel. Man, it makes no sense. I really hate that PLE. And Raw. So, unfortunately, we're stuck with, you know, a a PLE that doesn't actually matter or make any sense, has no purpose other than satisfying international crowds. They win these giant belts for some reason. Does that mean Cody's gonna fight with the giant belt? But alright, that was a coincidence. John Cena? And there's John Cena. John Cena is headlining the tour to Australia, so it'll be interesting to see. However, I have seen John Cena before, so this is, if I miss out, wouldn't be the only time that I'd seen him in my life. I've seen him before. Shotzi, also released. Actually, released on neutral terms. Her contract was not renewed, or she chose not to renew, which is disappointing because I have 2 of her autographs. Rhea Ripley. A lot of these people that were released or getting released or, you know, whatever, I have a lot of high-end cards or higher end of their cards. So I have autographs, I have relic cards, or gold or whatever cards. It's very annoying. Anyway, Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig. Oh man, I love that Intercontinental title. That's my favorite design. And when I think of that design, all I can think about is Curt Hennig. Later on, who had it? Razor Ramon had it. Shawn Michaels had it. And then Shawn Michaels had the white belt version. But this is my favorite version. I recently bought a toy belt. Not one of those metal, like proper replica belts, but just like one of those toy ones. And the reason why I bought it is because it was the replica winged eagle. And I haven't seen one before. I've never seen one. And I thought, wow, that's pretty interesting. So had to buy it. Convinced my wife that I'd really wanted it. Like a child. Sonya Deville. She got released as well, didn't she? Oh, Shayna Baszler got released. Also a big name. Or bigger name. She does appear infrequently. That's another Icons card, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright. What's that? 3. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. That is a nice looking card. That looks pretty cool. Bray Wyatt. However, not numbered. Not a parallel, just a base of that insert. But that looks cool. You can't look at that and tell me it's not cool. That's cool. Carlito agrees. If you don't agree, look out for that apple. I haven't got too many Jacob Fatu cards. I know they're available, just don't have them. Triple H, Jasmine Nix. A lot of people were saying, you know, she's still around, Nikita Lyons is still around, but they managed to get rid of Gigi Dolan, Cora Jade, and Dakota Kai, which a lot of people were upset about. Becky Lynch in the ringside. Very nice. Luca Crucifino, Prizm. Becky Lynch in the ringside. I don't really like how the retail set has ringside parallels, like the red, white, or red, black, and blue. They should be the hobby. They should be the hobby version. There's too many. That means there's 300 base cards in hobby and 300 base cards in retail. Or is there 400? Is there also mezzanine? Maybe there's no mezzanine. Maybe there's not. I don't know. Let's have a look. No. It only goes to ringside. So 300 base cards in Concourse, Premier, ringside. in hobby, which is all silver, and then the retail set, which is red, blue, and white or black or whatever you want to say. That's way too many. Like if you want to collect the whole set like I do, that's way too many. And I only want to collect them in one particular version. So I want all of the hobby versions, and that's almost impossible to get. Howard Finkel, Rizzo, Angelo Dawkins, favorite guy, and the Tribal Chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns. So I've got Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. Very nice. So that's just the orange flash. It's not numbered or anything like that. It's just an orange flash. Very nice. We're down to our last blaster box of this video, and unfortunately I haven't been able to pull anything good. Let's hope my luck changes with this one. So today I actually spent a bit of time trying to purchase Pokemon cards. I still purchase Pokemon cards, but I don't open them on my channel. I actually let my daughter open pretty much all the cards that I buy for Pokemon. Not all of them, most of them. Some of them I would still keep sealed. But yeah, what I'm willing to open, I let my daughter open it, and she opens it on her channel. She opens about 10 or so packs a week on her channel, and she's looking for subscribers. So if you're into Pokemon and you want to see what's getting ripped, yeah, she rips cards on her channel, which is Liliana S2. I think I got it linked at the bottom of my channel. So if you're looking for it, or maybe I'll just add it in as a card so you can see it and maybe click on it later. That's a Premier numbered card. Okay. Numbered Premier. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ah, the Great Muta. I don't remember him wrestling. I know that he did wrestle in who did he wrestle? Sting? But no, I don't really recall him wrestling. 143 of 399. He was I'm gonna say the original, but I could be completely wrong. But the guy that introduced like the green mist, which a lot of the Japanese guys have done in the past. So Tajiri did it. Shinsuke Nakamura did it. Asuka did it. They spit the green mist. What was that other guy? The guy that fought Bret Hart. Oh, what was his name? There was a Japanese guy that fought Bret Hart. Had a feud with Bret Hart, and he also did it to him. But yeah, those guys all did it. I'm going to say the Great Muta was the guy that introduced it to professional wrestling, but it could be wrong. Could be completely wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know when it actually was introduced and who introduced it. Well, maybe in mainstream American wrestling. Well, that was the first time I'd seen it anyway. The IRS, and he's holding a tag team title. Very nice. That's an interesting gimmick. The tax man. And his final maneuver was the write-off. Good gimmick. I like it. He did the write-off, which was a falling clothesline? Well, it's like kind of like a sling blade, but he doesn't turn. He just falls. But yeah, I remember that. He didn't win too many matches. But anyway, didn't mind him. Shotzi. And an orange flash. What is it? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Elton Prince. Did you see him get his mouth cut open on Smackdown? Nathan Fraser did like a running shooting star press. And he did the shooting star press, or the running shooting star press, and somehow cut Elton Prince's face. And he was bleeding a lot. And the ref counted 1, 2, and then she was going to count the 3 and just put her arm away. It didn't make sense. If you watch the replay, she just counts, puts her arm down, and then like my mic cut out for a second there. So she put her arm away and just tucked her arm for some reason. Yeah, it looked ridiculous if you watch the replay. But yeah, shortly after that, he rolled out of the ring and didn't do anything for the rest of the match. Rightfully so, he was bleeding a lot. Chad Gable, my boy. Or should I say El Grande? No. He's Chad Gable. El Grande is a different person. NXT alumni. Who is it? 3, 2, 1. Drew McIntyre. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Drew Mac. So the Firestorm inserts actually come in, I think it's 10 different people. And the person that I'd least likely want to get, the person that I want to get the least would probably be Jey Uso. But I'm sure there's Jey Uso fans out there that would happily take that off my hands. Let's go. Let's see if I'm lucky enough. Triple H again. Jasmine Nix again. So it comes in a particular order. And nope. Batista. We're down to our final pack, unfortunately. Last pack. Last pack luck. Ooh, it actually feels really weird. Hang on. I'll just show you this. It's kind of open, which is unlike the other packs that I've opened here. Still difficult to open, but yes, that was weird. And I doubt it's anything special, but here we go. Angela Dawkins. Dear Hale, and looks like orange. This way, probably. Nope, this way. 3, 2, 1. Eddie Thorpe. Is that the guy that they're pushing right now? No, it's Miles Bourne, isn't it? Oh, they're pushing. Okay. Eddie Thorpe. All right. Rookie Orange Flash. I'll do a short recap and chat a little bit more. Right, so I'm back with just a short recap of the better cards that I pulled. Not going to put all the orange flashes here or the prisms. I don't even actually try to get rid of the retail prisms. But if you are a collector of retail prisms, I've got a lot of them. And I haven't even done anything with them other than sleeved them and put them in storage. But I don't know if there's a market for them. If there is, I've got them. From 2023, 2022, 23, and 24. But anyway, here we go. So NXT alumni, Kevin Owens, Bayley, Drew McIntyre. Then we get the icons, Bray Wyatt, Lita, ringside, retail ringside, Becky Lynch, Javier Bernal, rookie card. We got Orange Flash, Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and a premiere version of Tama Tonga. Then we got the numbered cards, and that's a premiere Great Muta, which is numbered to 399. Randy Orton, also numbered to 399. I actually believe I've pulled another Randy Orton with the same parallel I think I have it. I think. Angelo Dawkins, yep, my best card. And this is actually probably the best card that I pulled, which is Gigi Dolan Future. However, it's really unfortunate that she just got released. So it's probably not worth too much unless you are a diehard fan of Gigi Dolan. I've also got an autograph, which is really unfortunate. I got an autograph in Topps, I believe, which I haven't done anything with, other than put it in sleeve and top loader. It's just sitting there. Whew, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. So, like, you know, the hobby is going. It is really, really hard to get my hands on wrestling cards at the moment. I can still manage to get my hands on these blasters. However, I have not had any luck with them in 2023, and now still continue to have no luck with them in 2024. Some people pull absolute bangers and they pull, you know, the Firestorm, or they pull one of 5 autographs of people that are actually collectible. However, I'm here sitting, you know, I'm sitting here collecting Angelo Dawkins and Malik Blade cards. Oh, what's the other dude's name? Channing Stacks, Lorenzo, you know, all those superstars out there. To a lesser extent, JD McDonough. Actually, I wouldn't be so upset getting a JD McDonough autograph these days. He's still frequently showing out on Raw, and they're giving him a lot of airtime. They seem to be somewhat pushing him. I mean, his fight against Penta was pretty good. Giving him time to talk. You know, how old is he? I think I looked up the other day. He's like 35, which is surprising because he doesn't look that old. I thought he was about 30. 35. Dominic Mysterio is like 28 or something. But then Finn's like 40 something, 43. Surprising he's getting up there. Anyway, none of those guys look their age. Well, that was Select. Somewhat disappointing. I'm hoping to get my hands on more cards soon, and then I'll start making some more videos. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Continue. I don't want to say it too early to say that I'm continuing my hunt for a Firestorm. We'll see how we go. See how I feel. I actually, before I end this video, I trolled somebody on Twitter and I got flamed hard. I just trolled because some guy spent $30,000 trying to pull like the chase card in Pokemon, and I trolled it and said, you know, it's all about telling the story. And a lot of people took it serious and said, you know, what story is there? You know, the guy spent $30,000 and pull a $1,000 card. I mean, it sounds ridiculous. It sounds really stupid. I kind of agree, but then I can't really talk because I'm sat here like I said in the opening part of this video, I opened over 50 boxes of Select blasters just to pull a Firestorm, and I pulled a Bret Hart Firestorm, which is worth about $100 or $200. I don't even know. But it's just something that I wanted to collect. And the reason why I do that is because I don't like to purchase other people's cards. I like to purchase boxes, open it myself, and pull the cards myself. And those are the cards that stay in my collection. If I buy a card, I mean, yeah, great, I have the card, but I didn't pull it myself. I can't tell people that I pulled it myself. I just say, yeah, I bought it. I mean, you know, everybody has their own method of collecting. Everybody has their own things that they like to collect, and that's my way of collecting. It's not for everybody. And yeah. Well, anyway, people took it very serious the way that I've said that, and yes, a lot of insults, which I stayed silent on. I got nothing to say to that. Anyway, Twitter is very, very toxic. Don't take it seriously. Anyway, I'll end on that note. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Plea13, and if you want to see more WWE cards being opened, check out the rest of the videos on my channel, or wait for my next video. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice! Rhea Ripley!
1 of 1 Braun Strowman.
Oh, I got him. Oh, you got him.